All right, I'm back after a long hiatus. This is War 5 of season 55. And I actually planned this war, so everything that happened in this war is my fault because I decided to try to have some fun and bring crossbones. And I know what happens every time I bring crossbones to war. So I'm never going to do it again. I don't care. But yeah, this was a long war. Um, the time of the recording, we're currently in War 11, so this is technically my worst war of the season. I'll just say that. Um, but it starts off fine. So we just got this void right here. It's not too much to this fight. Because crossbones just purifies everything. My crossbones is 6200 now, so 90% chance to purify. And that was what, 21 seconds? Yeah, 21 seconds on that. So that was pretty fast. I had an alliance member clear the first fight because it was a Mysterio, and I did not have a counter to Mysterio, obviously. So yeah. And then right here, just a normal thing. I could have used crossbones here, and I think he does shut off the protection. I think with his Furies. I've never done it for sure, so I don't know. But I don't care because I like using Kate Bishop. So I just use her here. I'm like, I gotta use her for the next fight anyway. So yeah, I had to like kind of cut my combo short because of the Power Star 1. So that's why I had to bait the heavy right there. If I didn't have a Power Start 1, it would have been a lot easier. So also, that's partly why I haven't been uploading, because I've been kind of sick. So not to make an excuse, but also storage issues. I had to deal with some storage things on my phone to be able to upload. So and his AI was being really aggressive, so it was hard to pause my cold snap and stuff in this fight. But now I got my cold snap up, and the fight is pretty much over. So yeah, I knew I could evade right there because it wasn't gonna matter. And no damage taken right there. Let's see if I get no damage taken in this fight. And I was kind of racing my teammate like on these fights. I mean, I didn't tell him, but like in my head, I was kind of racing him because we were doing our fights at the same time. And I won the race, I'm pretty sure. But either way, just a normal destroyer. I've taken this fight so many times. So same thing as the Thing fight pretty much, but I think this goes faster. So I don't know if I said this before, but like I play Kate like so, like I feel like I play her to a T. So I don't know. I feel like when I watch a lot of other people play Kate, it just kind of looks like they don't play Kate a lot. Like I don't know. I use her like just as much as anybody else, or like I might use her more than any other champ. So so yeah, as you see, he's still in the dust fight. He's taking forever, but I'm done. Then we got this photon right here. Yeah, I had to use onslaught. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to take this fight. I wanted to take as many fights as I could. That's why I had to pass split. But I think this is before like the power back boost nerf. But I couldn't use Professor X for a later fight. Well, I'm not gonna say later fight, the next fight. I couldn't use him for, so I just used onslaught, and I used him for both of these fights. This is my first time ever trying this fight, and her AI was being so stupid in this fight. Literally just for no reason. Yeah, it's my first time trying this fight though. That did not go as expected, but it's alright. I think Photon is only placed on this node to counter Tigra, but either way, I mean, it's not like a difficult fight. And then now she triggered pre-life form, so I'm gonna wait this out. And then once this is over, I throw this and 16, no 15, just 15. I'm using power back boost here, which I don't use that often. And then I think this just kills her right here. So yeah, simple enough. I asked the teammate, like, because I assigned him this before. I think that was the first time I ever assigned Onslaught for. So I was asking him, like, is there anything I should know about the fight? And he said it's just like basically a Battlegrounds fight. So, and then we got this Atuma. This is why I brought Onslaught. There's not too much to this fight. You just don't want to dex. And as long as you don't dex, your power is not going to get drained. And you just build to a special 2. Most of Onslaught's damage is energy, or like most of his attacks are energy, but his degeneration from the special 2 is not energy. So like my basics are not going to do that much damage, as you can see. But once I get my neural shocks, the fight is over. I didn't even worry about going for a special 1 because you do take some what is it called? You take some thorns damage on the special 1. Like, it wouldn't kill me, but you know, I want to finish with like a high health bar. So I just, you know, and the Tuma doesn't have a lot of health anyway. So, and as you see, I'm already at another bar of power from the power back boost. So one more special 2 and the fight is just over. So that was simple enough. And up next we got this Jessica Jones on node 45. This fight goes simple enough. I think I got White Magneto here. I think. Yeah. So basically, you know, Crossbones just purifies debuffs, even damaging debuffs. And he can shut off Hazard Shift when he gets enough debuffs. I don't know what I'm doing right there. I don't know what I'm doing. But it's okay. Even if I did get hit, like, it wouldn't matter really. I wouldn't die. And then as you see, she has a bunch of charges, but she's not gonna go unstoppable because Crossbones just shuts that down. And then, so as you can see, I mean, first 5 fights are down. Wait, I can't count. First 6 fights are down, and I still somehow have not died. But that's about to end very soon. I mean, honestly, I thought I beat the curse for a little bit. But nah, definitely not. So, I mean, this just happens every time I use Crossbones. Like, I just forget what I'm doing. Like, I don't know why, I don't know how, but this fight right here. So, the fight just starts off horribly. Like, I get the worst RNG that I've possibly ever seen with Crossbones. I get like 1 crit in the first 15 hits. Like, look how long it takes me to get a Fury from hitting him. Mind you, you get a crit every time. You get a Fury every time you would crit. And I don't get a Fury until I purify his debuff. Right there, I just wasn't ready for it. So my only Furies right now came from purifying. And then I finally get 1. So now the fight is going decently. I did lose my Invo though. But like now, you know, I'm doing damage. And like, it's good. And then right here is where it's not good. Because I just... And I don't learn from that. Like I see that like his reaction time or his recovery time is too fast, and I just don't adjust. Like I do it again right there, and he's just building up his momentum, which is gonna be the reason why I die in the end. Like, oh my god. Mind you, we're in War 12 now, and this is my only death of the season, so I'm still like, I mean, I can't even be mad because this is my fault. I just played it horribly, and I should have known not to assign crossbows anyway. So there, I should have used my relic, and I didn't use my relic, and I just died from him hitting it to my block. So, you know, just overall, it's pretty annoying. But, you know, normally I'd be like, I'm not like a rager, but, you know, if I die, I'd be pretty mad. But I couldn't even be mad. I was just like, I pretty much expected it, to be honest. Like, every time I use crossbows in war, something goes wrong. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done using him in war. Grass has tried to assign me crossbows in war since then, and I just kind of like refused, kind of. So, but yeah, that was my war, and I'll see you in the next video.